Rosenberg, before I thank you for this incredibly good news and share a few thoughts, President Lavie and I have considered your application for work on the campus, and we're pleased to tell you that we've accepted your application. And as soon as you're done with the duties in New York City, we have an office waiting for you and an ante room and some assistants. Welcome to the New York Tech campus.
$1 a year?
I'll have to allow President Lavie to answer that.
In shekels.
We're here today to accept with very strong humility and with gratitude this great vote of confidence of the City of New York and of its mayor and deputy mayor and head of the New York City Economic Development Corporation for a dream that we have long held. This is a story of connectivity between people and their ideas, between researchers and business people, between students and their dreams. In the back of the room is a phalanx of Cornell students, and it is to them and to the students around the world who will aspire to futures in the tech industry in this magnificent city that these efforts are oriented. We believe that New York City has established so many milestones in so many areas of technology and enterprise. No better example of that can be by our mayor, one of the most successful tech entrepreneurs of his time. And so in a few minutes after my partner speaks, we will share a bit about our vision for this. But I do want to make one very important point, and if nothing else gets across, I hope this gets across clearly. This is not a moment for a touchdown dance for Cornell or for Technion. This is a time for a touchdown dance for New York City, for the people who are dreaming to get ahead, and we are going to open our arms and our activities to the K-12 system, to those in the CUNY system, to those in the SUNY system and the other fine institutions of higher education. This is not an exercise in exclusion or winning. This is an exercise in inclusion and having all the ships rise in this fine city. So I want to thank you very much.
I'm standing here in front of you with excitement, very proud. I just came from Stockholm. Didn't sleep much last week. Landed in Israel on Friday and got a phone call that I have to be in New York for this event. And this is as excited as a Nobel ceremony, I must tell you. And I have been to 2 of them. We got the first letter from the mayor, I think it was December 2010, and I was sure that somebody is playing a joke on me. And I called the city, and I think I spoke with Seth, and he told me this is for real. And I asked, why Technion? And he said something that really touched my heart. He said, you know, your university took a country with a Jaffa oranges economy and turned it into a semiconductor economy. I must tell you that we read the RFEI sent by the mayor, and we were captivated. It was prophetic. I used the slide of your first page talking about the power of knowledge in the 21st century ever since in every one of my talks. Simply incredible. But we needed a partner. We knew we cannot do it ourselves. 6,000 miles, the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, too far. And we found a partner. And what a partner. The teams, the Cornell and Technion teams that worked together did a marvelous job. Marvelous job of innovation. The program that they put together is an innovative program. I'd like to thank the mayor for his warm words, but we are not going to have an extension of the Technion or Cornell. We are going to have something new. Something new that will really energize this city. The links between the Technion in New York goes back to 1941. 1941, and even before that. We are celebrating now, Mr. Mayor, the 100th anniversary of the Technion. The cornerstone was laid in 1912. The support came from New York. A banker by the name of Jacob Sheep was the one who helped us to build the historic Technion building. And here, 100 years later, we come to New York and close the historic city. We are proud. We build a bridge between Israel and the United States, the two countries that share so much, between New York and Haifa, between the Technion and Cornell. We have a presence in New York, our American Technion Society, our friends here, the headquarters are in New York, and together, I'm sure we'll stand up for this challenge. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for picking us. Thank you very much.